let's see. What the fuck is wrong with the internet, man? Okay, it's recording now. So I do apologize on the middle of before this one. My internet just dropped because that's what the internet does. It's just, hello Chris, how's your live stream? It's like amazing. Okay, let me drop you off for a second. I have another call to take. Anyway, all said, we go back on the rotaries and coils. And as I was telling you, if you follow the first one now, I got lost into so when you start traveling a lot, I'm gonna jump back in. So you have to watch the other one. When you start traveling a lot, you will see, or even from one studio to the other, actually, do guest spots, whatever, or even tattooing from home or in a studio, you'll see that the consistency of machine is losing because the amperes in your room, on your home or in the new place is not the same. The temperature in other countries is not the same. Even going through under air, the pressure of the air, it's not the same. So what happens is the back spring or whatever, the whole mechanism is just getting weird and you'll have to tune the machine. Now people with coils out there, and mostly people, the beginners of tattoo artists, you realize that machine yesterday worked amazing and today it doesn't. You say, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? And it is because the machine, as I said, this one has its own life. It does, a coil actually does mold how you travel. The more you work with it, it's gonna mold around. You're gonna understand the machine, but you'll have to learn how to tune the machine. I'm usually tuning a machine. I'm gonna have a seminar on this. Tuning the machine sometimes is really like what you have to do just a little bit when it gets close, right? Just a little bit, you have to listen to. I'll make a seminar about it. This one is just a theory thing. I just want to give you a thing because I have people ask me, Frank actually came out even yesterday and I had to ask what's better. And there's no such a thing better or worse, and that's a fact. This is only another technical thing we have to learn. With this one, definitely doesn't change. Now, a rotary, when I'm saying a rotary machine, they designed to run the same. Doesn't matter where you travel, doesn't matter thing, they will run the same. They don't know, they don't have a clue because it doesn't have metal work. Everything is an engine, it's like a robot, it's designed to do what it has to do. You will have to learn how the machine works. And that's why in the beginning, people, it's a huge transition from coils, let's say if you work with coils to rotaries or vice versa. You may tattoo very good with a rotary tattoo machine, but then when it goes to coils, you're gonna fuck up the first few tattoos or the first one if you don't pay attention. They work different. The tension of this one, this is a liner, the tension of this, it will work different on a part of a body than here. And all this is important. I explained Frank in a text earlier on YouTube that you may work very nice here, the machine is super fast. When you go inside the arm, you may blow up the lines because you didn't stretch or you go too fast, too slow, too deep, and you're gonna blow up the lines or whatever you do. You may end up doing a mess. So they do require different way to work with the coil machine than the rotaries machine, and that's a fact. So question is better or worse? There's no such a thing. There's no such a thing as the best machine out there. There's no such a thing, I don't know, the best artists use this machine and is gonna make you a better artist. The only one thing is out there I have to keep in mind. When you buy cheap machines, let's say, you will end up with inconsistent, and that comes back to the fucking wrap coils and the material of a tattoo machine and the power supply. Let's say you have a power supply, they're all made in China. Generally, everything is made in China. Those are made in whatever they say in Germany. Some parts are made in China, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'm not commenting on this. What I'm trying to say is when you have a custom machine from a guy who builds them at home, he will tune them for you before that. He will make sure the machine runs accordingly. If he says the liner is a fucking liner. And now, when you confronting something like it's a mass production stuff, they design as a line, but they don't run them out. As I explained earlier in the previous video, When you buy a brand new machine, regardless it's made in China, regardless, even from an artist, regardless is, you have to run your machine. Probably put like 40, 50, 100 hours in it. Just let it run on different voltage overnight, overday. Just put in the background and let it run and warm up. You need to warm up the machine to get the vibration out of the way and just make one, it's gonna be one machine. When it's brand new, there are all these parts, they're gonna learn how to, they're gonna understand how to work with each other and mold into it. That's really important. Now, for instance, cheers, Glenn, thank you so much, bro. Now, the difference is, let's say, for instance, I sell you this machine. Already, this machine has 1,000 hours work with it or more. This already, it runs. But this is designed for my hand, the way I tune it over time. So I understand the way this machine works. Only because you have a machine at home and I send you this machine and say, yo, this is the fucking best machine in the universe, you're gonna say, Chris, fuck you, it runs like shit. Because it does. It runs perfect for me. I tune it according to my hand, according to the way I stretch the skin, and according how I travel and I move. Every time I twitch my machine. That's why it has a life. So when you're gonna get it, you may have a slow machine. To me, this is a very fast machine. Unfortunately, I can't hook it up to explain to you, but I'm gonna do a, if you want me to do a tutorial how to tune the machines to explain you the physics, how all this works, the movements, the flow, let me know, leave comments, hashtag Cris Gherman, and say fuck you, just give me a fucking tutorial, I will do a tutorial. Cool. Now, that's the difference between coils and rotaries. Coils, again, rotaries, the stroke of the thing. Rotaries generally comes with a 2.8, 3.5, 4.2 stroke. What happened, this is the stroke on the machine. Let me zoom in on my bad boy right here. You see this movement? That little pin there, when you move up and down, that's the stroke of the machine. Now this one, you take it off, you buy a new one, and you can buy different strokes length, right? So what happened is different length you may use for different stuff, right? Let's say longer stroke, longer run, you're running faster, will have a lot more ink to flow. So basically you see people doing like very long lines, like where the fuck that motherfucker has so much ink in the tube? Well, guess what? The stroke of the machine, right? The length, so how much ink pushes in, how much time spends into the skin, how fast you move, and the tip. Philip Leo has his own custom tips. He designs them over time. He understood how the mechanism works. The way he designs them are mostly from magnums. I work with these magnums. They hold a lot of fucking ink. When you dip that thing in the shovel, it holds ink. So he keeps going and going because he has a thing which, he has it like this, right? So the tube, hold on a second. Let me come right here for a second. So the way he designs the tube, come like this, right? Right, so the ink stays in here a lot more. Now usually you see general tubes, they go like this, right? And the needles runs here. So he designed in a way that when you run the machine in the ink, it gonna pushes the ink in, it holds it in there, right? And then you have a lot more to work with. But that's experience. That has nothing to do. Buying a tip doesn't change much on your stuff. So pretty much, the way I look at this, pretty much is this is the difference between rotaries and coils. That's the main difference. That's the main difference. That's the main difference, man. There's a lot going, it's actually not a lot, but it is stuff. Now, again, these motherfuckers, the rotaries, they do not know anything. You give them voltage, you put a stroke wherever you want, like the armature bar, the stroke, the thing, and that's it. Now these ones, when it comes to coils, this is a whole technology behind it. As technology, what I mean, this one is a liner. The front armature bar, it's very short. It's a very strong one, very short. This is a hard hitter, super fast 3-liner. For me, this is like zoom, zoom, zoom. You do hair, we do whatever. You cannot just start building up. I can't build up with this one. Like, you know, you do people, Chicanos, they do, you know, the one-liner. This does like this. You just move and it's perfect. Rum, 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 rum. If you stay too long, the line is fucking gone. This is designed for this. Now, sorry, okay, this is a liner again. This my friend gave it to me as a present. We made an exchange of machines. This is a artist pen, bro, represent. So this is a liner as well. You see how short is the front spring, right? And I explained to you why. Because now you're gonna have a shader. Look how long is the front spring. When I say this is important, liner is super fast, like right? A shading is slower and it has a softer kick. This one hits, bang, 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 bang. It's like bites. I'm like, bites the skin. This one kisses the skin really soft. So this one is designed to do really smooth motherfucking shading. Now for a traditional, I don't have any traditional machines. For a traditional, it's totally different. Very long stroke. They do hit the skin and you go. That's why they do one pass. Boom, it gets in. You have to know how to work with them. All said, guys, this is how the difference between coils and rotaries. That is just the theory of it, right? It's simple. There's no such thing as better and worse. It's about how you learn it, how fast you learn it. It's just a mechanism, a learning curve to learn how they work. When you learn it, it's done. With them, it's like riding a bicycle. You work with it once, you learn the process, it's working. You don't have to, you can go back to coils anytime, but if you tattoo only with coils and you go to rotaries right now, you're gonna be very fucking confused because those motherfucking robots, those things, they don't fucking care about you. It's not about tuning. Now, hold on, talking about tuning, I have this machine, the Stigma, right? This is a centrifugal mechanism. So this one, so this is a direct drive. It just goes up and down. This one has a thing which wobbles, right? Like it kind of wobbles. So it hits the skin. It has magnetic. It hits the skin, right? And it is designed to hit it different than this one. This one just goes up and down. This one kind of try to kind of mimic the coil machine. The coil machine has this movement. But, again, the same fucking problem. Rotaries, they do not have what this one has. A coil machine, as I explained in the previous video, a coil machine will bite the skin. The hardest point is when it hits the skin. This is your skin right here, mofos. This is your hair. When it hits the skin, this is the hardest point on a machine. That's why a coil, because it hits and it comes back fast, bang, bang, bang. That's how it works, right? This one, the rotaries, that's the movement. You see what I'm doing? So basically it's like a boom, boom. Actually the problem is when it hits up here, it's kind of like transient. So it doesn't have that movement. That's why with rotaries, generally for lines, you do build up the lines. And generally, that's for me, it works for me. I haven't found one rotary who does the coil job. That's a fact. They are not out there. I'm sorry, that's how it is. This is how it works. At least for me, and I tried over fucking 100 machines in my life. I try everything from any Chinese machines, anything comes up, I'll buy it or I'll try it. And I still haven't found anything yet, so I can't help. Probably there's something out there I haven't tried yet. The last machine I bought is the Injecta Nano. I love it. My friend Nato from Spain, he says, Chris, try. You love it, love it, love it. I tried. I love it. And that's the only machine I work with it right now. I'm with Divine from Thailand. My friend, he gave me one machine. I tried. I used that one only for 1 on 3 liners, but not for any part of the skin. You see the difference? Even that one wouldn't work on some part of the skin I want to work with. So that's a very questionable thing. All right. So I do hope I kind of went over the theory of it. So to understand, don't be confused, don't be scared actually what machines to get. Just fucking get machines, man. Try them out. If you don't like it, sell it. The only one thing I tell you, the quality of the machines. If you buy something mass produced, it costs $10 a fucking machine to buy it. That's not consistent. The problem with that one is you may blame if you're in the beginning, you may blame your work. Instinct, bro. I'm not. All the machines I have, they're gonna be. All the machines you see, they're gonna be on raffles. I just post that today. I'm gonna have probably like 10. I don't even know, 15 probably machines. If I search all over my boxes, they're gonna be raffled. Now we're gonna put a raffle. Every time one raffle finish, it's gonna be a raffle, so you can win. All the machines I have, all the machines I own or owned, all the machines I had over time. I work with every one of them. They do an amazing job. They will for raffle. I don't sell them. I don't want to sell them. I just want to give them away. I hope you're gonna win, bro. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game, because the game is still right now. There's a game going, and you can win this machine right now. And then next one, it could be this one. This is like $500-600 machine. So every machines I have, they to go. So I don't sell merchandise. I'm gonna start getting back into merchandise, bro. I'm gonna start doing t-shirts again. Not them, those are limited edition. They're gone. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm gonna do new brands, and everything I'm gonna do on merchandise is limited edition, high quality and high-end quality, and that's what it is. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you other guys. So this is how it goes. Now, one thing, Frank asked me one thing and says, what kind of a grip you use, which to me is really, really, really important. Lately, I got this grip, right? This grip I bought it from How Do You Play the Game? Go on How to Tattoo Tutorials 2019, and it's the first video that says play the game. There's 3 videos so far. I'm gonna post this one. So just go to those videos. Go to my playlist and see the 2019 How to Tattoo. There's the one that says the game, and that's I put a machine. You have all the rules. Already people playing it for the last 2 days. You just have to comment as many comments you want. You put hashtag Cris Gherman. You have to put hashtag Cris Gherman, and you can post as many comments you want. Keep them short. Don't know. You can put 1,000 comments in one go. People put them on block, like they come in for 5 minutes, they bomb the page, they come in. So there's no rule how to play the game. The only one thing is okay, thank you, sir. Cool. Going back to the grip. So this is I find for me works amazing. First of all, it's a ball. Like I really like it the way it holds in my hand, right? I really like the way the machine rests on it. And what I like about this one, and specifically about this one, you can bag it. So let's say, for instance, right now everything is disposable, right? I bag this one like any other good grip. This is metal. This is really heavy. So basically what I explained earlier, metal grips absorb the vibration and keeps your gravitation in your hand here, right? It keeps it here. So the machine being heavy, you still lean on this. So you don't have to put a hold tight on it. Like you don't have to hold it very tight. So the vibration of the coils will not circulate that much and will not damage your knuckles and your wrist. Because this is how we tattoo artists, this is our death in this industry. We're gonna die tattooing. You're gonna start tattooing less and less because you have carpal tunnel, you wake up in the morning and you can't move your hands. I have lots of friends, it happened to me only a few times. I wake up, I had to cancel 1 week of appointments and I travel. I had to cancel all this only because I work like a maniac. I didn't pay attention to some stuff and I fucked up. I have friends that took half year off work and they do this. Right now I haven't worked for a month because I want to rest my arms. So I have my own reasons, but let me explain with this grip and tell you why. I'm not saying it's the best grip. I'm just saying why I figure out this for me. I buy these tubes. This is disposable tubes, only tubes, right? So brother, you get this one in. So this is sterilized. So basically, you push it in there. Let me show you how this one works. Right? You adjust the grip here, you tighten it up. Hold on a second. You tighten it up. Then you bag the stuff. You bag it like anything else. You actually have to. I put a plastic bag on it. I wrap it, all this stuff. Now there you have a 3 motherfucking liner, which is disposable. This one goes to bin. This one goes sterilized. You can adjust up and down, and it sits. Let me put you closely. It sits fucking nice. That's the way I tattoo. It sits really, really, really nice. You see the way it's just fucking nice, man. I see people tattooing like this. When you see somebody tattooing like this, because for hours and hours, when you do shading, you do like this. You don't have to hold this. that much pressure here, you hold it like this. I see people tattooing like this, right? So there's no rules. When you do shading, you do lining, that's it. It's really fucking cool. You finish with your grip, out, pin, you reuse this one. Now, this is the one I use. It wasn't that expensive, I don't know, $10, $20, I don't fucking know. They cheap too. So this is a very nice system if you really want to use disposable, safe, and if a really nice system for the coils. Those motherfuckers are heavy, man. This is holds. When you have a plastic tip, vibrates like a motherfucker. It fucks up. You hold it tight, it fucks up whole your body. The tighter you go, the more the vibration gets through your bones. Keep that in mind. Test the coils. Now, I'll show how this one works. Any questions after I finish this video, please post them up. If you want me to do a tutorial how to tune the machine, how to get in depth with the coils, please hashtag Cris Gherman and leave a comment. Say, listen motherfucker, do one and I'll do it. Look how beautiful this one looks, man. Again, you can't beat up coils, man. I'm sorry. Like, I don't have a preference. I tattoo only with rotaries, but fuck my life, the coils, they just have something, like have a human soul into them. Look how nice this one is, man. Look how nice this one is. Just sits there. You see how nice it is? Look. Just sits. I don't even have to hold it. You see? This is because it's balanced. That's why I love this grip. It's fucking balanced or this. I don't have to have a lot of movement. Now, think about it. Think about it. That. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Think about it. That, for instance, you have again, the grip has to be big, man. For me, okay, the bigger the grip, the diameter of a grip, the less movement you're gonna have from A to B. The less movement, right? Because the grip, if it's tiny, so basically, check this, right? If I have to move from here to here, look how much I move my hand, right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I move from here, I do a lot of things. When you do like 1 million times like this a day, and vibrates, and you hold it tight, it's gonna fuck up everything. You're gonna wake up in the morning hating yourself. Now, we go back to this one. Because the movement, you move from here to here. So already you take that much out of movement. Keep that in mind. Trust me, believe me, try grips, try bigger diameter, and you're gonna see tattoo artists, they tattoo for a long time, they use big grips, even on disposable. Big motherfucking grips, man. Less movement, less vibration, and on mine, if you check out the videos I work, I put foil, paper towel, and I wrap it up, so I absorb the vibration. Even on fucking rotaries, they do have vibration. You don't feel it like them, but over time, they do vibrate a little bit, and again, I make the grip bigger so I can work with it. This one, to me, personally, I think it's too small, and I'll make it that big, man. I put stuff around it, and that's how I work with it. All right, so this is about grips, this is about vibration, this is about coils, this is about rotaries, and I kind of hope I explain a little bit of it. There's no such a thing better than or worse machines. It's a preference. It's the way you learn to work with your machine. Always tell people, or the apprentices I had, and tell the new tattoo artists in the industry, take your fucking time, man. When you sit home, a lot of people practice. You put a pen inside of this. You can actually put a pen. Just fucking sketch. Get your movement together. Get fake skin and fucking go up and down, man. Feel the machine. Learn your machine. Learn your machine. And don't confuse fake skin with real skin. Now the problem with the fake skin, when I said practice a lot on fake skin, because you're gonna understand your machine, how it sounds, how it vibrates. Because when I tattoo, I don't look at the voltage. I don't give a fuck. People ask me about voltage, like I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Because I just listen, like, oh, that needs a little bit faster. Oh, the skin is too tight, it's too hard. A little bit faster, a little bit slower. That's what I do, right? And every machine has different voltage. People ask me, what's your voltage you work with? I don't fucking know, man. This is probably works with 5.6 on my critical tattoo, on my critical power supply. Acon may be different. So I don't know. I can tell you something. Different parts of the skin is different voltage. I cannot say, oh, 5.6. Like, yo, come on, bro. Doesn't work like that. Rotary is the same shit. I mean, the rotary is a very specific, you know, this one should shade at 6 or 7. Lining, forget about lining. They don't fucking do no shit lining. So yeah, let's forget about that lining thing. Anyway, all said, I do think I explained the mechanism of it, why coils and rotaries have different movements, and why people prefer one over the other. And definitely, for me at least so far, I haven't found a rotary that does line like coils. Never. Shading, yeah. This, yeah. But I learned how to work with rotaries. I build up my lines. I don't do one pass. I don't believe in one pass. There's lots of tattoo artists out there, not traditional, like tattoo artists. They do build up the lines. You're gonna understand and explain. Building up the lines, they're gonna last longer, more crisp, and you build up. You don't force the line to be in. When you say, oh, I'm gonna push it deep in, crank up the fucking machine, do a fucking line. I get it. Nice, perfect fucking line because you think your hand is shading, whatever, shaking. But that line, you push it so much that over time it spreads. You're gonna look at that line in 10 years and it's faded because it doesn't have, you just don't build it. When you start building a line, what happened is, you do a line, right? Now, for instance, that's the line. And let me zoom in to explain you something, right? So that's the base of a line. Now, when you come here nice and you start building in, you actually, the line is the same. I don't fuck up the line. I have my glasses on, man, right? Now, you start actually pushing more ink. So the ink, you put double or triple amount of ink in the same space, but you don't force it. So it's the depth you put it, and it stays there. You block that fucking line with a lot of ink, and that's gonna be consistent, sharp. And if you don't rush it, don't push it too deep, you just build it up. It's not gonna spread. I do lines that look the fucking same, man. And people say, yeah, it's sharp. It takes me a long time to do a line. Yeah, it does. But you're gonna end up giving your customer a fucking amazing motherfucking tattoo. But what happens is, the more you practice this technique, let's say, the more you're gonna get better at it. I'm not saying you're gonna do faster because you still have to build, but you're gonna understand so it's not mistaken. You know, you can. So this line, let's say for instance, this thickness of a line, if I have to, let's say, in a real tattoo world, this thickness and this size of a line, right? I can do it, this one, probably this is a 14 open round. I would say, oh fuck it, I take a 14 round and I can do it and that's it, right? And people, but what I do with that one, that if I don't realize what for me the way I do it, this I use a 5 liner, tight 5 fucking liner, and probably it's gonna take me about 10 minutes. Probably I would say 10-12 minutes, right? People say, yeah, that's fucked up, you charge money for this. Yes. But that perfect line in a tattoo, which is really important to be a fucking amazing over time, that line pays off. So basically, you build something which is gonna last forever or never. If I close this book right now, I come back in 10 years, that's gonna be damn the same. Now, if I do only one pass and I leave this book in front of a fucking window over a few seasons, to have the light heating up is gonna eat my ink. So basically it's the same thing with your skin. When you put it in, you build it up, it just saturates and it stays there, doesn't go nowhere. Don't go too deep, don't fucking rush it, because basically you give somebody something for life. Again, if you're not sure about it, practice on your skin. Just get thing. Fake skin is good. On fake skin, you cannot build up a line to see the consistency, right? But what you do learn your machine, you do learn your movement, you do learn your precision, you do learn the technique. Yo, trust me, I still fucking listen, I still do fake skin. I know, this is the vagina, I work on it. I still do fake skin. Why? I wanna learn to get better, and I wanna figure out new machines. Like if I get the new machines, I go on this bad boy to understand the fucking machine before I start fucking a tattoo up. Same thing. This is actually a project I done. This is basically a hand tattoo. This took me about 6 hours. I approach it exactly like a tattoo things. Now again, you see like this one, this doesn't go nowhere. I mean, this is a fucking fake shit, right? If you put this one on a real skin, on a real person's skin, hand is a very tricky thing, it will disappear. I have my hands done, it needs another pass, it does fade a lot, and that's normal, that's normal, that's normal, that's normal. So there you go. I hope I did kind of cover some questions I've been asked over time on my channel. I do hope that you guys enjoy it. I do hope that if you want anything, just hashtag Cris Gherman and put a question. I'm gonna make a tutorial about things. I try to be I'm getting involved with my viewers, so I'm not a fucking whatever it is. I'm just looking for attention. I don't need that. Thank you. I have enough. But be polite to each other. Please keep it on my channel. Keep being polite with each other and try to help each other out, because this is how we build a community. And this one day, learning from each other, you can grow. Don't be selfish. There's no such a thing. I'm better than you. You just have more time put into fucking in a game. I'm better than some of you guys because I have more hours put into the tattoos, and I had the opportunity to work with amazing clients. They let me do cool stuff. That's the difference. I'm not better because I wake up with a bigger dick. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't fucking work like that, man. Doesn't work like that. You get better just fucking working hard. Practicing. Understand your machine, understand the human skin, understand human condition, understand yourself. You are more fresh in the morning if you don't get fucking party all night long, and next day you wake up with a fresh start. Have your coffee. Don't have appointments at 8 o'clock in the morning, mofos. I work from 2 o'clock. I want before to go to the gym. I want to refresh my mind. And when I start tattooing, I zone out, and that's my time with the client. I don't just rush to make money. Trust me, I need money, a lot of money I need. But I'm not rushing. I'm not getting up and just, I want to put 50 customers only to, no, I don't do that. I can't. You need to be consistent. So what I'm saying consistent is, when you learn how to be consistent on fake skin, because that's all about, you're going to learn to be consistent on clients too. Respect the clients, respect the game, respect yourself, and respect each other, man. This is a game where we have to keep going. Any questions I can ask, I can answer, I will answer. And anything I can help, I help. And again, I have a game going on. This year, I'm gonna even end up giving an apprenticeship for a day or two. I'm gonna give a lot of t-shirts, art, fucking tattoo machines. All the tattoo machines I own, I'm gonna give them away, and that's a lot of them. If you look at other videos I have, there are a lot of machines coming up, man. A lot of machines. Play the game. I'm gonna have in-games the game, so I'm gonna go back in another game and still pick a winner from whatever reason. So the game is tricky. My head works weird, so I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give back to you guys a lot, and I do know most of you just start learning and tattooing. I've been like you guys. I don't have, again, a bigger dick than none of you. I learned hard way. Nobody teach me anything, and that's how I want to give back something to society. I want to give back something to the thing, and yes, I want to build up my YouTube channel, working hard for it. The same thing I work in my tattoo industry. Pretty much, that's it. What can I tell you, man? Drop a line, say, fuck you, Cris, I love you, Cris, whatever the fuck you want to say. It's cool. And don't be worried about dropping language, because I don't care. Just don't be dicks to each other, man. Don't drop hateful language. If you're hateful and if you're an ugly person, you're gonna end up bad with the customers too. You don't want that, man. Be nice. Be nice with you, and everybody's gonna be nice with yourself too. Cool. Thank you so fucking much. I hope you understand. If you don't, ask me again. And keep in mind, coil and rotaries, that's the only one difference. It hits, but I have a lot of other little mechanisms that what makes it happen. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna have a fucking smoke, a coffee, and I love you, Samantha. Jesus Christ, Sam, you actually really love me. That's my girl. She loves me. Perfect. She's watching me. She's talking. She's a stalker. Cool. Yeah, that's my girl. She's a ninja. She's a fucking ninja. I'm gonna practice on her a lot. She doesn't even know, man. I'm gonna do actually love. I talked to Samantha, my girl. I talked to her about it, that I'm gonna do some tutorials, and I'm gonna have her as a guinea pig, because doing tutorials on tattoos, like literally while I'm tattooing, to explain people, you can ask This was on eBay, bro, or Amazon. eBay or Amazon. eBay or Amazon. I can check. It's a lot of search for me, but I can search what it is. So anyway, with Samantha, I talked about it. She will be my guinea pig. I'm gonna have a tattoo on her, and while I'm tattooing, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna do a tutorial, because I've been asked all the time if you do a full-time tutorial, or they're looking at you, your tutorials are shit. You don't say nothing. I can't. When I'm fucking charging a lot of money to a client, I can't tell that motherfucker, listen, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna charge you money, and they're gonna explain my people what's going on. It's like, motherfucker, what do you think, you're at McDonald's here? No. So I don't confuse one with the other. I have respect for the clients. And it's very hard for me then to go over the video and start talking while I was doing. I can talk while I'm tattooing. Like right now, I say, yo, I do the thing, I stretch. While I'm tattooing, I can explain to you. You can ask me, what's the depth? I'm gonna slow down, I'm gonna show the depth, I'm gonna explain you everything. So Samantha is gonna be the guinea pig, and she's gonna take the hit, because a 3 hours tattoo is gonna end up being 8 hours tattoo. It's gonna be an 8-hour session, because all of you guys are gonna put questions, I'm gonna answer them. It's gonna happen very, very soon. Keep an eye on my stuff. Keep an eye on my stuff. That's what I'm doing, my channel. If you don't believe me, make sure you subscribe on it. If you don't subscribe. I don't care. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Trust me. I'm the last one to tell you to subscribe on my channel. I don't want you to do whatever the fuck you want. You are a tattoo artist, man. Have your own fucking brain, do whatever you want. That's how it works, man. If you really want to, and again, keep it real. I have people coming and talk shit with me. It's like, yo, motherfuckers, they're gonna fucking block me. I don't have time for your stupid shit, man. I don't. You're here to learn and here to teach. Get questions on point. Make sense? Ask me, yo, why the fuck you hold a machine like that? And I tell you, why the fuck you put a paper towel around your fucking grip? And I say, motherfucker, that's why. Ask me fucking questions. Don't be like, oh, somebody was like, oh, you're wasting so much material. Like, do you know what I'm doing and why? I'm wasting material? Listen, I charge somebody money to make the material. So ask questions, and I explain to you why. Because all this thing I do, I'm self-taught. I learned it by myself, and I came up to the point to perfect my own game, and it works. If it works for me, it works for you. That's 100%. Now, what you can do with my information, make it work for you better. Add to it. And say, listen, Chris, I figured out if you do this, that's how it's gonna work. That's it. That's how simple it is, everything. So, if you wanna be a hater, be a hater. I do not care. My day goes on, and I'm still making money, and I'm still teaching people stuff. That's the difference between me and a lot of other artists. I do teach people stuff if they wanna learn. That's it. Other artists don't have the patience, don't want to, whatever is the reason. I don't care. I do it because I told you, nobody teach me anything, and I struggled for fucking 15 years. I didn't understand the mechanism, how it works, and I want to give it back. It's hard, and I do struggle when I ask questions, I'm like, fuck you, I don't want to show you nothing, or you go to a tattoo studio, they do this, and they don't want to show you anything. And that was embarrassing. I don't want to be one of those guys. when I open my studio in Miami, I'm gonna have open days. You just can come and look over and just fucking ask questions. On videos, again, when I do videos, hopefully Sam is gonna... Thank you, sir. The shirts are the best. So when I'm gonna have this thing, I'm gonna make sure it will happen. I told you, by the end of the year, I'm gonna give an apprenticeship to somebody. Trust me, I'm gonna do that. And when I'm saying an apprenticeship, if that motherfucker lives far away, I'm gonna stay with you online, mofo, and I'm gonna fucking teach you. I'm gonna give you online classes, me and you. That's it. I will do that. That's a promise. That's gonna be part of the games I'm playing right now. It is. That's why I do games. Somebody's gonna fucking win. And that's the thing, man. Or I'm gonna pick up somebody. I know people, I see people, they're eager to learn. I want to give an apprenticeship to somebody who fucking represent my name, to say, that motherfucker teach me the shit. That's why I'm good. I'm not going to give my apprenticeship to somebody who's like just fucking lazy or a fucking hateful motherfucker. No. I pay attention to people's comments. I pay attention how people interact with each other. And I'm going to pick up one or even two. Probably if I'm fucking nice, I'm going to pick 3 people. If they cannot make it to my fucking place to give them a full apprenticeship hands down, I will do them online. I'm gonna spend hours of my day and I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna make like a small class. I'm gonna teach every one of them, and I'm gonna pick up my own people. This is when it comes to this, I'm gonna pick up people they actually I see, they understand, and they wanna get better, and they are not ugly people inside. I will never give an apprenticeship to somebody, run his mouth, talk shit about other artists, with other artists, because that's not the way we play the game. I don't talk shit about nobody I don't want to, because everybody struggles in fucking life, man. Everybody struggles to be better than tomorrow, than yesterday, sorry. If I hear somebody says I'm the best, like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up, little bitch. You are not fucking better, man. You are not better. You are not better than him and him. You just have more experience, more time on fucking whatever it is. That motherfucker is gonna get better than you. Because that's the game. This is the game when everybody gets better day by day. And that's working fucking hard. Makes sense? Even me explaining to you right now all this stuff, I remember myself something. It's a school for me too. When I'm gonna do the tuning machine, the tuning things, I'm gonna remember, because I haven't done this stuff in years, man. But I know how it works. I will remind myself. I'll do it for you guys, but I'm gonna remind myself what, how, and why. And I'm still good at it. Anyway, I hope that you guys had fun. You guys have questions after this. Make sure you hashtag Cris Gherman, and I will make sure I answer all of you. And have a nice and beautiful fucking day. Monday. I'm gonna go to the gym, man. I'm gonna have a smoke, go to the gym, have a coffee, and jerk off. Sorry, Sam. I know you heard me. That's my girl. No, I'm not gonna do that. Shut the fuck up, Chris. Thank you, guys. Hope I made somebody smile. Make sure you fucking smile, man. Be nice. I tell you what, again, say fuck you, Chris. I don't give a shit, man. As long as you know your intention are nice, you can fucking curse me out, man. I love that shit. When I know your intentions are bad, we're gonna have a problem here. Bye, ninjas. Keep it fucking real on the streets, bro, and get better.